Special thank you goes out to S.H.MonsterArts, the Articulation series, for hooking me up with one of his extra King Ghidorah 1972 figures. What is up, members of my collector corps? It is I, Super Mario Zilla, or you could call me Vinny, and today we will be taking a look at the S.H.MonsterArts King Ghidorah 1972 version. You know, the figure that for some reason Bandai decided to price for $300 MSRP? Or Toho? Who decided this should be priced that high? Even though Ghidorahs in the line before would normally cost less than $250? Yes, Mecha King Ghidorah Decisive Battle version was $300, but it was die-cast and had a lot of accessories to boot. This Showa King Ghidorah has no reason to be priced so high. Most fans were not pleased. They also were not pleased that this was a web exclusive release and not a regular release, so that was probably another reason the price got bumped up so high. Ghidorah 72 also has no accessories. It makes no sense to me either. They could have at least included a cheap flight stand or gravity beams. The figure was also not revealed on Ghidorah's 60th anniversary. That honor belongs to Anguirus 1972. Yeah, that's kinda silly, isn't it? But still, to complete the cast of Godzilla vs. Gigan, they gave us King Ghidorah 1972 version, which is nice. Now, I know I came off a little negative because of the price and the lack of accessories, but to be honest, I actually really like this figure. Some concerns fans had were with the wings and overall articulation. Hopefully, I can lay some of those concerns to rest. The only thing that fans really got on was the price point. But when the figure released, fans were conflicted, not sure to say if the figure was good or not. However, there was a fair chunk that said the figure is great. Is it really? Is it good? Is it poor? Should you get it? Or should it stay on the shelves? Let's not waste any more time and find out if it's worth picking up. The sculpt of this figure is really good as per usual. King Ghidorah 72 is definitely not suit accurate. It's accurate to the design, but not to the suit. The figure was more so meant to represent Ghidorah, how the creature would actually look and not the suit. It's much like Gigan 2004. And overall, the details are really nice and crisp. The heads capture the likeness of Ghidorah 72 with no problem, and wings have a silk-like look to them. The body and the legs have a muscular, scaly sculpt. The tails have a segmented sculpt and ends in fuzzies. Take those fuzzies out the screen. The necks are long and segmented as well. The teeth are painted neatly and clean. I only have one issue with the looks. The eyes. I don't like them at all, and out of all the MonsterArts figures that have been released so far, these are the worst eyes yet. Not because they're derped, although they should be symmetrical, it's because of how they were painted. It's not a QC issue, it's a design issue. The way they were applied just doesn't look good to me. You remember Godzilla 2000's eyes? It's the same deal here, but a little bit worse. It just looks fuzzy, if that makes any sense. I said get them out the script! In terms of longevity, I will admit I am a little worried about the wings. The joints appear to be translucent rather than regular plastic. I saw how they were broken. So definitely handle the figure with caution. At least in the wing area. I'll go over how to move them later. Paint is good though. It's a beautiful bronze gold color, although it's more on the lighter gold side, which I don't mind. I love a lighter gold King Ghidorah, and you know me, I'm a sucker for the special color version 91 King Ghidorah. So it's a similar case here, honestly. Careful when handling the figure because I noticed the right wing is low enough to touch the surface of where it's standing, so I accidentally rubbed it and scratched it and ruined the paint on the wingtip. So, darn it. So don't be like me that doesn't pay attention to even the most obvious stuff. Wait a minute. Ghidorah overall looks really good with the exception of the eyes. I like the look at this quite a bit, so I have to say I'm more than pleased with this. I love the articulation on this figure. It poses like a dream. It's so fluent, that's how good it moves. The articulation is excellent. You can get him in poses not possible with the other Ghidorahs in the line. The necks are on a series of ball joints and are stupidly flexible. The jaws are on tiny ball joints, so don't break those. What's weird is that the middle head can open his mouth a little wider than the other two. The tongues don't move, so don't even try. Also, yes, it is possible to achieve this pose with Godzilla. It just takes some finagling. The tails are on a series of ball joints and are really flexible as well. You can get them in all sorts of poses. The wings are on a hinge, and like with Heisei Ghidorah, always move it by the base of the wings and never the tips. You're practically begging to damage the joint by moving it by the tip. The legs move so well. I love the leg articulation on this. Much better than Ghidorah 91, which was a brick, and Ghidorah 2019 combined. A lot of range of movement, and it is so flexible. The ankle rocker is great, and his widest stance is around here. The torso can go forward a great amount and go backward a decent amount. The torso has a ball joint connected to a hinge system in the body. King Ghidorah 72 can achieve a lot of poses not possible with other figures, so thumbs up for posability. The figure is one of the smaller Ghidorah figures, scales nicely with his Showa companions like Gigan and Anguirus. I think he also scales well with Godzilla, but Godzilla might be too big. At the same time, it does look terrible. I need to rewatch the movie to remember how big Godzilla was compared to Ghidorah. Still, doesn't look bad, and now the cast for Godzilla vs. Gigan is now complete. Gigan has one of his battle buddies. Here's Ghidorah with a couple more Showa monsters. In conclusion, this is, I think, the best Ghidorah figure MonsterArts has released so far. It's great in all categories, and I only have 3 issues with the figure. No accessories, the eyes, and the high price, which is my biggest issue. No reason for it to be so high. But look who's talking, I still bought it. Haha, I must be a hater. Anyway, I do like this figure a lot. I enjoy it quite a bit. Sculpt and paint is good, the articulation is well done. Overall, this is a good Ghidorah figure, I have to say it, and I know I may make some folks mad for saying this. Again, this is the best King Ghidorah in the S.H.MonsterArts line so far. I mean that. Compared to the other Ghidorah figures in MonsterArts, this figure is a lot more fun to pose, and the figure has a lot going for it in the looks department. This definitely beats the 91 and especially 2019 Ghidorahs. If I were to remake that ranked list for MonsterArts, this would be up there for sure. It's not the best figure in the line, but it's still a good release regardless. The figure is well done, but jeez, it's too expensive. Want it? Maybe wait for a sale unless you're a hardcore fan of King Ghidorah, or the movie Godzilla vs. Gigan. Only pick it up for MSRP if you really want it. I recommend it, but definitely not for $300. It's a great release, don't get me wrong, but for $300, I don't think it was unfair to expect a little bit more. I say that a lot, but honestly, it's true. Bandai needs to do a better job at justifying these high prices. So before buying, just make sure you know what you're getting into before making a purchase, and you'll be golden. What? Oh. Pun not intended. Sorry. I'm done here. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, subscribe if you like my stuff, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of my stuff. And I'm out of here. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.